So now, the first thing is, what is direction? So direction is basically just a path that something takes. Okay, when you are going somewhere and you are asking about the direction, now like where we are supposed to go from this point. So somebody is telling you you need to go to your right, to your left, okay, to the straight, like that. So direction is what? Direction is a kind of a path that something takes. Okay, the path that must be taken to reach a specific place. If you want to go to a specific place, you need to go in a certain direction only. Correct? And the way in which something is starting or develop, or the way you are facing, that is known as what? Direction. So an example of direction is when you go right instead of left. You are supposed to go to your right and you go to your left. Okay, that is what? That is direction only. Understood? Okay, so we do have basically how many directions? We do have total basic 4 directions. And what are those 4 directions? These are
Ma'am,
north,
North,
east,
South,
south,
and West.
west. Okay, and in short, we are just calling them a news. News stands for N for north, E for east, W for west, and S for south. Okay, so if somebody is asking how many main directions we have, so we do have total 4 main directions, which is news. North, east, south, west. North, east, west, south. Okay, and you can see every time whenever the question of direction is there now, so first thing that you are supposed to do, every time what you need to do, you need to make the 4 direction chart. Above it should be north, and below north or opposite to north it needs to be south. On the right hand side every time it needs to be east, and on opposite of that it needs to be west. Okay, this needs to be the 4 direction chart that you need to remember and you need to make whenever you are solving the question of direction. Okay, just make the plus sign, and on the top of that just write north, then south, then east, and then west. Got it, everybody? And between every 2 direction there is an angle of 90 degree. Okay, between every 2 direction there is an angle of 90 degrees. Now these are the 4 main direction we have. Now other than these 4 main directions, we do have 4 cardinal directions as well. Do you know what are the cardinal direction?
No. North, East, North, South, North, Northwest, and Southeast and Southwest.
Correct. So since this is north, this is east, so in between them we do have northeast. Okay, this is north, this is west, so in between them we do have northwest. Okay, this is west, this is south, so in between them we do have southwest. And this is south, this is east, so in between them we do have southeast. Okay, so these 4 directions are known as what? These 4 directions are known as cardinal direction. Got it, everybody? So we do have 4 main direction and 4 cardinal direction. 4 main directions are north, east, west, south, and 4 cardinal directions are northeast, northwest, southwest, southeast. Got it? And when we are talking about the angle forming by these 4 cardinal directions is gonna be what? 45 degree. Okay, which means half of 90 degree. Understood till here, everybody? Yes? Anybody is having any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No? After this, you can see one example over here. Okay, you need to answer me. The banana tree is in which direction from the peach tree? This is peach tree. This is banana tree. This is rose plant. Okay, so the banana tree is in which direction from the peach tree? Tell me, Pranil.
Ma'am, Southwest.
It is southwest. Very good. It needs to be southwest. Why? Because this is peach tree. Okay. And banana tree is down of that. Okay. Below that. So below over here is what? South. And since it is here in this direction of towards west, so that's why it is there in southwest. So banana tree is in southwest of peach tree. Correct. Now if I'm going to change the question, and if I'm asking peach tree is in which direction of banana tree? Then peach tree is in which direction of banana tree? Yes, anybody? Ivan?
Ma'am, is it east?
If I'm asking, this one is a peach tree. So peach tree is in which direction of banana tree? This is banana tree.
Ma'am, in the west.
Ah, no. This is the peach tree, no? And this is banana tree. Yes, Ganesh, tell me.
East.
If banana tree is in southeast or southwest of peach tree, then peach tree should be in which direction of banana tree? Yes, Isai. Your name is Isai, no? If I'm pronouncing it wrong, just let me know. Yes, tell me.
Ma'am, is it east?
It needs to be east only. This is banana tree, na, and it is just above of that. So it should be northeast, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Correct? It needs to be northeast. Okay? So yes, you guessed it correct only. The answer needs to be southwest. Now we need to talk about the clockwise rotation. Do you know what is the meaning of clockwise? How the needles in the clocks are moving. So when we are having a clock, so the needles of the clocks are moving like this. They are moving in this direction. From 12 to 6, they are moving. Correct? Every time they are moving from 12 to 6. And whenever something is moving like in this direction, that is known as what? Clockwise direction. Okay, when something is moving from right to left. Okay, that means it is from left to right. It is what? Clockwise direction. Okay, whenever something is turning to the right, that is what? Clockwise direction. So when somebody is moved in a direction which is same as the moving direction of clock hands, that is known as clockwise direction. Got it? Understood, everybody? And when something is moving against it, which means from 12 in this direction, the leftward, when something is moving, then it is
Anti-clockwise.
anti-clockwise. Okay, when something is moving towards right, then it is clockwise. And when something is moving towards left, then it is gonna be anti-clockwise. Understood? Got it? Yes? Okay. So now we do have another example. So now Tim is facing southwest. Okay, with before doing any question, first we need to mark the directions. North, south, east, and west. Okay. Now Tim is facing southwest. Southwest needs to be where? It should be here only, southwest. Correct. Now Tim is facing here. Now he took 45-degree turn in anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise means what? In which direction he needs to move? If he is facing towards this direction and he needs to turn 45-degree. He needs to turn 45-degree. So just tell me that he will, and 45-degree anti-clockwise, he will be facing which direction now?
South.
He needs to face south, correct? Now after that, he took 180-degree clockwise direction. 180-degree clockwise. From south, he needs to take 180-degree clockwise direction. So where he will be facing? Tell me, yes. Harshvardhan, you are on mute. Yes,
No.
correct. He needs to go
Not
to,
east.
correct. He needs to face towards north. Okay, so answer needs to be what? North.
No.
Understood, everybody? Why answer needs to be north? Yes, Pranay, tell me what happened.
Ma'am, if he's facing southwest, then he took
Yes.
45-degree
Anti-clockwise. So
anti-clockwise.
anti-clockwise is on this side only, no? Turn left.
Oh yeah, correct. I got confused.
Huh. Every time just remember. So whenever the hands of a clocks are moving, no, so they are moving like this. Correct? Never they move like this. They always moving like this only. Got it? Okay, now the sunrise and the sunset time, what I asked. So whenever the time of sunrise is there, so as we already know, sun is rising from the east direction. Okay, every time the sun is rising from the east direction, it's not like that today sun is going to rise from east direction and tomorrow it will rise from west. Okay, it's not possible. Okay, so every time sun is rising from east direction only. And if a man stands facing the east, if somebody is facing towards the east only, then his shadow and sun is also here in the east direction. Then his shadow will form towards what? West direction. Okay, if somebody is standing facing towards east when at the time of sunrise, then that person's shadow will always forms in west direction, which means opposite to him. Wherever he is standing, the shadow will form opposite to him. Okay, and if a man is facing the north at the time of the sunrise, at the time of sunrise, sun is rising from the east direction, and if the man is facing towards north, then his shadow will form towards his left. Okay, towards his left, which means in west direction only. Understood? Got it? If sun is rising and sun is rising from east only, and man is facing towards the north, then his shadow will form towards the left of him. Understood, everybody? And at the time of sunset, what will happen? So as we already know, sun is setting in the west direction. So if man is facing towards west at the time of sunset, then his shadow will form in the east direction. Understood? And if man is facing towards the north at the time of sunset, then his shadow will form towards his right.
East.
Because east is on the right. So that's why the shadow will form on the right direction only. Okay. So this is about the evening. This is about the morning. Now what happens about noon? So at the time of noon, which is 12 o'clock. So the rays of the sun are vertically downwards, which means like this. And when it is vertically downwards, so there will be no shadow at all. Okay, at 12 noon, there will be no shadow because the sun is over here only. And when we are standing, so our shadow is like this only. If we are standing like this, our shadow is like this. So there will be no shadow. Got it, everybody? Yes? Now we do have one question related to this. The question is, one evening Ram and Mohan were talking to each other facing face to face, which means if Ram is standing over here and Mohan is standing over here, so they are facing towards each other. Okay. Now if the shadow of the Mohan was exactly to the right of Mohan, okay, if the shadow of Mohan is exactly towards the right of Mohan, okay, then in which direction was Ram facing? Tell me, Pranil.
Ma'am, east.
Ram is facing towards, how it could be east? It needs to be south only. Okay, since the question is already given, no, if the shadow of the Mohan was exactly to the right of Mohan. If Mohan is standing over here and his shadow is forming on east side. Correct. Don't go with this diagram because according to the question, the shadow of the Mohan was exactly, this is the right of Mohan and this is the left of Mohan. Correct. Now shadow of the Mohan is there towards the right of the Mohan only here. If Mohan is standing over here on the right, it needs to be east only and his shadow is forming in the east, which means this is the time of the sunset. Okay, so when it is the time of the sunset, the question is asking then in which direction was Ram facing? So Ram needs to face
Smriti
towards
ma'am,
what? South.
Smriti ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
Harshvardhan and Pranil has some doubts. They have raised their hand for long.
Yes, Pranil.
Ma'am, I don't understand if because in the next page it's showing that south is up. Then how is it that
No, it's not south is up. See, if Ram is standing here and Mohan is standing here, correct? And they are just facing each other. So if Ram is standing here, so his face to be there in the south direction only, no? And if Mohan is standing here, so his face needs to be there in the north direction only. Understood? When you are
Yes, ma'am.
standing like this, so your face should be here and that person's face needs to be opposite direction. The face will be in the opposite direction only, no? So if Ram is standing over there in north, so his face towards will be there in south only.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Isai, what happened?
Ma'am, I have a doubt, ma'am.
Tell me.
Ma'am, so like we know that, but I have a doubt. Like, how do we find on which direction they're sitting and um talking to each other?
No worries. So on the basis of this thing only, no, since it is already given to us in the question, like if the shadow of the Mohan was exactly to the right of the Mohan, on the basis of this line only we need to figure out everything. Now the shadow of the Mohan was exactly to the right of the Mohan. Now when can this thing can be happen?
Ma'am,
Yes, if Mohan is facing towards the north, we have learned this thing over here, na? If somebody is facing towards north, if somebody is facing towards north, then his shadow will be towards his right. Got this point?
yes,
That
ma'am.
is already we have learned this thing. If somebody is facing towards north, then his shadow will always form to his right. So that
Yes, ma'am.
person's face should be there towards north. And in this question also it is written that Mohan was exactly to the right of Mohan. Mohan's shadow is to the right of Mohan, which means shadow is formed towards the right only, which means Mohan needs to
Yes, ma'am.
face towards north direction only, no? Then only his
Yes, ma'am.
shadow can be formed on the right direction. Understood now? And if
Yes, ma'am.
Mohan is facing towards north direction, then that is very obvious. Ram needs to face towards south direction because they are facing each other.
Ma'am.
Correct? Understood,
Yes,
everybody now?
yes,
Yes?
ma'am.
Since Mohan is facing towards north, then only it is possible his shadow is going to be formed towards right. Correct? And if Mohan is facing towards north, then Sohan needs to face, that Ram needs to face towards south only. Understood, everybody now? Yes? Anybody is having doubt in this? Okay. Now the next one, we have some practice questions. First question is in a timepiece at 6 p.m. Okay. Our hand points to the south. Now, if we are going to make the clock, okay, and it is what? 6 p.m. It is 6 p.m. So our hand should be here and minute hand should be here. Correct? And according to the question, our hand is pointing towards south, which means this is the south direction. If this is south, this is north, this is east, and this is west. Correct, everybody? Now the question is saying in which direction the minute hand will point at 9:15 p.m. Tell me.
East.
That is very simple. That needs to be east only because at 9:15 it needs to be like this. Okay? And so that's why the minute hand should be there towards east. Yes, everybody? Okay, now the next question. Next question is Maya is facing the library. Where is library? Okay, as you can see, library is here. So Maya is facing the library. Now she turns 3/4 to her right. 3/4 means 3/4 turn. Okay, what is she facing now? Yes, Ganesh. Tell me, Ganesh. If Maya is facing the library, in which this direction? And she needs to take 3/4 to her right. Yes, Ganesh, tell me. Okay.
Ma'am, Pranil hand is off.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Actually, he is the one who is giving the all the answers. Yes, Pranil, tell me.
Ma'am, the cafeteria.
Yeah, she needs to facing towards the cafeteria only. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Next is Aman travels 35 kilometers towards west. Okay, so let's make the chart first. North, south, east, and west. Okay, now this question is little bit different. Aman travels 35 kilometers towards west. So whenever we are standing, we are just starting from the middle only. So he travels 35 kilometers towards west like this, 35 kilometers. Okay. Then after that, he takes a right turn. Now just tell me from the west, if he is going to take the right turn, he will be facing which direction? Yes, Ganesh?
Ma'am, the west should be on the right and east should be on the right.
Is it? This is north, this is south, this is east, this is west. See, this thing we did in the starting only, no? North, south, east, and west. Got it, Ganesh? Okay. Yes. Now just tell me. Okay. So first, he was facing towards, Aman travels 35 kilometers towards west, which means in this direction. And after that, he takes a right turn. Right from west will be in which direction? Yes, Isai, tell me.
Ma'am, is it north?
Yeah, it needs to be north, and north it needs to be 50 kilometers. Okay. And next he
Okay, ma'am.
takes another right turn. Another right turn, which means in which direction, Harshvardhan?
Ma'am, east. The east.
East. Very good. So, and he travels for 35 kilometers again. Okay. Now, how far is he from the original point, position, which means this direction we need to figure out. This direction will be how much? Yes, tell me.
50.
50 kilometers, correct. Because this and this direction needs to be same, because this and this direction are same. Got it, everybody? Understood? Now the next one. Next one is Bhanu walks. Okay, again, let's make this direction chart first.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I could not understand the previous question.
Okay. Which point you haven't understood? See, so first he travels towards west and covers 35 kilometers.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct? Then he turns right, which means in the north, and he walks for 50 kilometers. Correct?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
from there, he takes another right. Another right means, which means in east direction only, and he covers 35 kilometers, which means this direction and this direction needs to be same.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now the question is asking how far is he from the original position? He is here right now, and this is the original position. So which means this much direction he needs to cover, and that needs to be same to this direction, because this direction is same. That's why this direction also needs to be same. So that's why it needs to be 50. Got it?
Ma'am, so isn't it like how much distance he has traveled from the original position?
No. The question is how far is he from the original position? This is the original position and he is here. So that needs to be 50 kilometers.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it? What you are saying? That we need to add this and this. Correct? You are saying this thing only?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, no. We are not supposed to do that. The question is not asking that how much total distance he has covered.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next. Next question is Bhanu walks 35 kilometers in the west direction. Okay, let's take it 35 kilometers in the west direction. And then he took a right turn. Right turn means in which direction?
North direction.
Very good. And walks for 50 kilometers. Okay. Then after that, he again takes a right turn. So where is the right turn?
East.
East and walks for 35 kilometers. Okay. Now the question is asking towards which direction is he moving? In which direction is he moving? Yes, Pranil?
East.
East. That is so simple. East. Got it, everybody? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then next one. Next question is, which point is southwest of O? This is O. And which point is southwest of O? Let me mark the directions. Southwest of O. Tell me quickly. Ivan, would you like to give it a try? Southwest of O. Yes,
Ma'am, P.
that is P. Are you sure, everybody? That needs to be P? Yes? Is P a
Yes.
correct answer, everyone? Yes,
Yes.
is a correct answer. And if I'm asking like M is in which direction of O? M is in which direction of O? Yes, tell me, Ganesh. M is in which direction of O?
Mhm.
Yes, Harshvardhan.
Northwest.
Northwest. Very nice. Very good. Okay, so let's have our next question. Ravi is facing the playground. Okay, Ravi is facing the playground only, and here it is. What does Ravi see if he turns 90-degree clockwise again? 90-degree clockwise. Tell me. Yes, Pranil.
Ma'am, the hospital?
90
I mean,
degree
the
clockwise.
library, the
90.
library, the library.
The library. Library, correct. It needs to be library. Okay.